Day people, this is Sharpino here, welcome you guys to episode number 3 of the Pokémon Light Platinum Nuzlocke. If you guys are excited for today's episode, and of course you're a proud member of the Sharp Squad, make sure to comment down below for us because as always, your support is very appreciated. In the last episode you guys, not a lot happened. We did a bit of exploring around Central City, we did get some encounters, we did also lose some encounters. But by and large, we have no Pokeballs left. Which kind of sucks because now we can't get any more encounters until we can get to another city that sells Pokeballs. But because for some reason, this city doesn't sell Pokeballs at all. So we have to try to avoid every possible encounter we can until we get to a shop that does sell Pokeballs. Which sucks because you only get given 5 at the start. We found 2 Ultra Balls so far. And I blew all of it on the Tyrogue that just refused to get in the ball. So, fuck you, Tyrogue. Anyways, let's go ahead and have a look at the team that we rock over today. I've got everyone trained up to level 10 and above. Some people already there, some will not. So first off, we've got ourselves the Growlithe with Ember, Bite, and Roar. We got Sydney the Sandile with Bite, Rage, Sand Attack, and Leer. Now we've got ourselves HM Slave the Bidoof, Tackle, Growl, Defense Curl. We got ourselves our Aerial the Melodic, Wrap, Splash, and Water Sport. Unfortunately, does not have any good water moves as of yet. Hopefully, you'll learn some soon. Pretty hard to train with just Wrap. Let me just put it that way. Then we've got ourselves an Elekid, Thunder Punch, Thief, Quick Attack, and Leer. And then we have our starter, Corsair the Bulbasaur, Vine Whip, Tackle, Leech Seed, and Growl. So that is our team for today. Let's go ahead and get this episode on the road. So we are now leaving Central City. Because we were over here last time, we took on a trainer. So now basically we have to avoid every single bush and area till we get to the next city. I don't know how successful we will be, but all we can do is try. That's all we can do. I hate bug Pokemon. They're disgusting. On this route though, the Pokemon are very nice. Well, that's good to know. Look, there seems to be a Pokemon drowning in the water. Is that a Pichu? Whoa, it's a Pichu that's drowning. I'll save it. Huh, cool. I like the animation. Wow, I'm glad you're okay. I was a little worried, but it looks like Pichu wants to reward you with the battle. Okay. Well, unfortunately, unless I magically get Pokeballs, I don't believe I'll be able to catch this Pichu. Which sucks because I would have loved to have a Pikachu / Raichu on this game here. Let me just quickly check my bag. Pokeballs? 0. So unfortunately we cannot actually get this Pichu here. So unfortunately we are going to have to kill this Pichu. Sad, I know, but that's just what it is, you know? I'm glad that's over with. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Diamond. I'm a trainer from the Sinnoh region. Ah, like Pokemon No, never mind that. I know it from the manga. I think there's Diamond, Gold, Silver, the actual characters. So Diamond is here. Cool. I'm a trainer from the Sinnoh region. I'm in the Zeri League as a rookie, but I'm not one really, see? Let's fight. Well, that escalated quickly. Just like, wow, you saved this Pichu. What a hero. And all the science just like, let's battle! Level 11. Okay. So I definitely think that training up to level 10 was actually the right move. Honestly, like with the fan games, this is the thing that you have to worry about. When it comes to fan games, you have to worry about how far that the programmers are willing to push the trainers to go up. And by that I mean how far they're willing to make you grind so that you can actually go ahead and progress up in the game. Now, I know one game that does that, well, some people say obscenely, but others say, no, they do a decent job at it, is obviously Pokemon Dark Rising. Now, everyone says it's like one of the hardest games to play, which is a fair call, because I definitely agree. I definitely think that it is definitely a difficult game. But in saying that, though, there comes a point where you think that they're kind of overdoing it a little bit, you know? Which is not to say it's a bad thing, because I think one of the things that people query is that Pokemon, since sometimes the games can be too easy. And I understand that. That's a fair argument, because, you know, old school Pokemon fans like myself, and maybe a lot of the people that watch my videos here, kind of do want a challenge when it comes to playing Pokemon games. And the programmers and the ROM hackers, they're like, you know, we hear you guys, you know, we like a challenging game as well. And we figured, well, who are we to deny our fans of a challenging game? So that when they do make a challenging game, they're like, hey, you guys want a challenge, and guess what? We gave it to you, you know? So, I'm definitely on board with that. Okay, so we've just taken out an Elekid level 12. We're almost level 12. A Charmander is about to come out here. So, this Diamond has our weakness Pokemon. So, I'm going to try to go ahead and train up Aerial. The problem with Aerial is it only has Wrap. That's the only move that it has. I don't know when it's going to get a Water-type move, and I would love if it got one really soon. And if this thing has Dragon Rage, I'm going to be pissed off. I would be very annoyed, to say the least. Now, because this is going to take a while, we'll just go ahead and do this Wrap battle over here. So, okay, that's getting a little bit low. Just so I can give the experience, we actually got quite a bit of items off screen here, because Bidoof, as you know, is the pickup person. So we got a few super potions, we got some rare candies, well, we've got another one. We got a protein, we got a full heal, we got a nugget, a revive, full restore. So we got quite a few things off screen as we go over to level 10. Now, the thing is, I really don't want to waste any potions. That did 5 damage, so I'm going to go ahead and swap into Bidoof. Even though it has Clefairy's Cry, we all can see that. And HM Slave almost gets killed by a Charmander. Okay, cool. Love that stuff. Okay. So we defeat Diamond. Well done, you're a great trainer. You deserve my congratulations and respect. Hey, finally a different trainer ending battle speech. My congratulations on your victory. You really impressed me with your fighting strength. You have a great future ahead of you. I hope to meet you again in the Ziri region and ask you for another battle. But for now, goodbye. I'm off to challenge the first Ziri League gym in Inor City. Ah, so Inor City is the first... Okay. And I was going to say, I thought Sakura was like, wait, what? What's going on here? An Ultra Ball. Finally, we can get ourselves another encounter, possibly. But then again, we have to be like really lucky that, you know, on this route, there's a Pokemon. Again, just the repeat, rinse and repeat speeches here. Oh god. Okay, now to our credit, we do have an opportunity to go ahead and catch another Pokemon. So, I don't know how well we're going to go with that though, because I don't know what kind of Pokemon we can expect in this area. There is an item up there, which I'm kind of interested. I want to try to get. So I'm going to go ahead and put Elekid up front here, because in case it's a Pokemon that can actually touch us, we can try to... And if that's another Pokeball, I mean, that'd be great, so we can catch more Pokemon. So we do have an Ultra Ball, so now we can actually catch a Pokemon. So let's go ahead and see what this item is. And just as we get to it, we get an encounter. Encounter is... It's a Taillow. Not going to say no to a Taillow. Not at all. Now, the problem is... I've got to try to weaken it. So... I'm just going to try to leer it, and leer it, and leer it, and leer it. Okay, so that's done. Alright, now we go into Corsage. Oh yeah, it's, whoops. Alright, now we'll go back to bring in Elekid. We'll wait till it gets down to the yellow at least, or at least if it tries to, like... yeah, I think the yellow should be enough though. At this point, the only... Oh, there we go, we got Static, finally. Okay. So, it's in the yellow, and it's paralyzed. I feel like at this point we should be able to catch a Taillow in an Ultra Ball. I'd be very surprised if we can't. So it's yellow, paralyzed, defenses are all to turn to shreds. And we have ourselves a Taillow. Brilliant. Okay, so we caught another Pokemon. Fantastic. Taillow, the tiny swallow Pokemon. Taillow courageously stands its ground against foes, however strong they may be. This gutsy Pokemon will remain defiant even after a loss. On the other hand, it cries loudly if it becomes hungry. So, you know, just like most people. Alright, so I'll go ahead and give this nickname. I always call my Taillows Red Arrow. Like Green Arrow, but, you know, it's Red Arrow. Alright, so it's sent to the PC. Now, what's this item over here? It's a rare candy. Lovely. I love rare candies. And we could have had a Shinx. That's okay. Taillow's pretty cool. It's a different Pokemon. We already have Electric type here, so having Taillow is not exactly a bad thing. So, I'm not disappointed with Tailo. I actually like Tailo quite a bit. It's actually one of my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon. So we look at my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon, because honestly, if you guys don't know, I think Gen 3 is one of the weakest generations, but a lot of good Pokemon did come from that series, from that generation. So we'll go ahead and use Thief on this berry here. There's no berries, huh? And this one's got no berries. This one has no berries. Can you have a berry? Wow, these trees suck. Yeah, I took this check lady. Okay, so let's see what this guy is. This another? Looks like a trainer. We'll go ahead and try to get Ariel some training over here, so that we can actually try to, you know, get her up and running. Have some water type moves. Same speech. Shinx as well. So Shinx seems to be like the common encounter at this point. Let's just have a look and see what we could have had. So we have Tailo. What else do we have? Shinx and Tailo. So there seems to be... Oh, we have a Caterpie. Okay, good thing we didn't get a Caterpie. We had a Glameow. Okay, so maybe Glameow's the rare encounter, but hey, I'm not going to say no to another item up here. Are you another Pokeball? Can that be another Ultra Ball? That'd be great. It's a Max Potion. Okay. So Shinx and Tailo seem to be the common encounters. Okay. My Pokemon are well trained, and I trust them in battle. Alright guys, here we go. Okay, so the question of the day that I have for you guys today is, what's a Pokemon fan game that you feel has done the level up progression perfectly? And by that I mean, like, from point to point, it's not too obscenely difficult to train a Pokemon. I'll give you guys another example while we do this battle here. So another Pokemon game that I feel has done this somewhat okay, I would say, is Pokemon Clover. So if you guys don't know, Pokemon Clover is, it's a game that, obviously it's a fan game made by 4chan. And I think they did a pretty good job with it, all things considered. And honestly, I like the game because I think they had a bit of fan touch to it. It was very challenging, but also I think they did really well in regards to, like, the progression. Like, it wasn't too over the top. I mean, in some aspects, some people could say it was, but for the most part, I say they did a pretty good job with it. Okay, so we got Pachirisu coming here. Let's go for... Wait. Did I just see Bide? That's Bide. Luckily, I noticed that just before I landed another hit. Actually, it doesn't really matter. At that point, I already hit twice. Alright, let's go ahead and bring in Corsage. Charm. Okay, now you've got to try to do that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in Ariel. And now it's going to unleash its energy, but it fails. So we can actually give Ariel some experience with this battle here. Can you finally learn a water move? Water gun, bubble, anything. Just a move, please. And we defeated Youngster. The winner is the one who can take defeat graciously. Wow, that's very uppity of you. Route 403. Okay. Okay. This is a problem. The university in Inor is one of the biggest in the world. It's my dream to become a teacher there. So that's a problem. We can't really go through here. Oh, there's Blitzels here. Okay. Gen 5 love right there. Woohoo! Alright, so here's the problem. Unfortunately, we can't really... I mean, we have to get really lucky to get through there and not land a single encounter. All we can do is try. All we can do is try. So, let's go ahead. Dude, can you get out of the way? Thank you. We have some things to sell. Because we got a lot of nuggets. We got a nugget. We can sell as revive because we're not going to need revives. I mean, who needs that? Proteins, at this point, yeah, 4900 is going to be a lot better to have than that. Rare candies, I think we'll hold on to those. But as far as everything else goes, I think we're good. I think we're good. So let's go ahead and head back here. So, very interested to see if we can actually get through this next route without an encounter. So, in a Nuzlocke, if you don't have Pokeballs, it's not to say that the encounters don't count. So I don't want you guys to think I'm trying to bypass this rule here. Okay, can we get through this without encountering a Pokemon? Unless it's species, that's the only exception. If we run into a Pokemon that we've already encountered before, then that's great, because that means we can get through it. So let's see. Fingers crossed, no encounters. Please let it be species. And Spiro. So, in a Nuzlocke, if you fail your first attempt, you lose your attempt to catch it all. So, we could have had a Spearow, but now we don't. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not overly disappointed it was a Spearow, so... Take this, it'll come in handy. A full restore. Thank you. Well, I guess since we've already passed our encounter, let's go ahead and see if we can actually... What we could have encountered. So we have Spearows again. Psyduck. Excuse me, we could have had a Pidgey. You know, Pidgey, I'm not really overly fast. Psyduck, though, I would have loved a Psyduck. I think, you know, everyone would love a Psyduck over a Spearow and a Pidgey. We could have had a Blitzel, so if we caught in Blitzel on the first route. But let's see what's happening here. This tree must have Pokemon in it. I can't see inside. Go, 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 go. Okay. Hey, you, hold on a second. What? Are you Sharpino? Yes. My name's Red. Excuse me? Red? And you talk? I'm a trainer from... hang on, I'll use my mystical voice.
My name is Red. I'm a trainer from Kanto. Professor Oak and Professor Jasmine told me about you. Come here for a second. I have something to show you. And a present for your journey.
Guys, how the hell is Red talking? He hasn't talked in years. Why now?
Look at this tree. It's different from the others, see? All this fruit on it means that it has Pokemon living inside it that you won't find anywhere else. And all you need to do is catch them as headbutt the tree. Go, Gunk. Use headbutt. Now.
By the way, I do love the animation for that.
This technique will help you catch any Pokemon. I'll give you this TM that contains it. Obtain TM 17. Woohoo! Whew. Good luck on your journey. I'll be around for a little while in the Siri League, so maybe we'll see each other soon. Let's go, Croconk.
So right after all these years, he finally talks. Okay. Alright. We have a Bugman. Inner warts can be dangerous. I'll test whether you're strong enough to go on. Okay, fair enough. This guy wants to test my metal. Alright, Bug Catcher Mark. What do you got? You got a Cascoon? Really? I'm just gonna freaking wrap it up. Wrap it up. Actually, you know what? This is actually perfect for Ariel to actually take on these to get experience. Because, honestly, like, Ariel has no other moves they can learn other than wrap. So, the fact they can actually take on these and get some good experience, I'm on board with that. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring in, no. Yeah, we'll bring... Nah, we're gonna train the other ones. Let's go bring Growlithe. Your hardened means nothing to my Ember. Haha. Metapod. Bring in Ariel again. Bring in Growlithe to get that experience, baby. Combi. It's a Combi! Combi! What was wrong with the Combi? Well, we're about to find out. And Ariel's level 12 and still no moves. Ugh. That is very, 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 very annoying. We have another Ultra Ball. But unfortunately, because we already got an encounter for here and it's failed, we do not get another encounter here. So, we miss out on the encounter for this route here. But, because we do have a ball, we can still go ahead to the next area and get a Pokemon. I've battled a long time since I've had a battle, but now it's the time. Now's the time, huh? A Bidoof! Bidoof! Alright, let's go ahead and bring in Growlithe again. That's fine, because my Ember is special. My Ember is special. Pidgey! Bring in Ariel. Seriously, this is what's probably going to be the most annoying part of this Let's Play. It's just trying to train up Ariel. But in saying that, though, I do think that Ariel could be definitely a very good Pokemon to have. Go ahead and bring in our Corsage over here. Corsage level 13, looking good there. My starter, my pride and joy, you know, Bulbasaur, my favy, my absolute favy. Alright, now we got Spearow back in. Let's go ahead and bring in Elekid. Hopefully Ariel becomes someone that we can really turn to in our time of need. Because you guys all know, Melodic is a pretty damn good Pokemon if I do. Hey! And this is why you don't hit the speed up button. So bullshit like this doesn't happen. Oh my god. Well, there's our first death. And all because I hit the speed up button just a little too much. Just a little bit too much. Alright, so unfortunately, because of my speeding up process, we did lose HM Slave. And not saying like I really loved HM Slave, I really just liked it for the fact that we kept getting items. I mean, when it comes to training, it's bomb as fuck because you can just get items. And you can get things like Ultra Balls and all that as well. That's actually another thing as well.
Hey, have you seen any Combi on this route?
No I haven't.
I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Jessica, the leader of the Inor City Gym.
Oh, hello, Miss Leader.
The first gym in the Zeri League.
I'm Sharpino. I was just on my way to challenge you.
Well, the gym is closed right now due to a very serious crisis. The Combi that naturally inhabit this route and Inor Woods are acting strangely and attacking people for no reason. They've always been gentle and well-behaved Pokemon, but something's happened to them. If you spot any Combi, let me know in Inor. Thanks, Sharpino. Go Vespiquen! Vespiquen, use cut! Return Vespiquen!
Okay, so apparently there is a problem. There is a problem with the Pokemon. So, Inor Woods. Okay, so this is definitely a new area. I'm gonna go ahead, head back to Central City to heal up here. I think that's definitely the way to go. And unfortunately, we do lose our beloved... Well, no, I wouldn't say beloved. I mean, that would be a lie. I mean, my reaction when I first did Bidoof was like, oh, it's a Bidoof, really? Good God. Let's be real here, that was my initial reaction. So, let's go ahead and heal the Pokemon. And unfortunately, we have to go ahead now and put... Let's put the name... We are putting it in the deaded box. It's because he dead. It's the deaded box. So unfortunately, HM Slave the Bidoof, you are the first to fall. Not by me sacrificing you, but just by the fact that I just wasn't paying attention. So I do apologize. So let's have a look at this. It has guts. It's pretty cool. You know me, I love me some Tailo. So let's go ahead and add Red Arrow to Tailo. Welcome aboard, my friend. Maybe we'll have to train you up off screen. If we could get experience shared, that would be great. But at this point, I don't see how that's going to happen. If anything, I might train up off screen and might put Bidoof back in my party so that I can, you know, if I can, get you trained up and get some items from the Bidoof with its pickup ability. Okay, so now we're in Inor Woods. We do have some potentials to get some encounters. And that's a wild Combi just floating around here. So, Super Potion. Great, thank you. Alright, encounter for Inor Woods is... It is a Wurmple. Now, the problem is... I don't know... when we would get an opportunity to go ahead and catch another Pokemon, number one. Number two... I don't know how good of a Pokemon we could possibly encounter other than Wurmple. So, I'm going to make the decision that I'm going to pass on this encounter here because we only have one Ultra Ball. And I would rather like to save it on something that could be proved useful here. Combi. Bzz, 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 bzz. Okay. So, unfortunately we did pass on that encounter. I mean, the fact it's level 9 is pretty bad because then we miss out on... getting its level 10 moves. So we have Caterpie here. So let's see what else we could have encountered here. So, I could have had a Venipede. Bro, I would have caught that Venipede if it was a Venipede. Beware Inor Woods. Things in this forest cannot always be seen by the naked eye. Okay. So, unfortunately Wurmple, I didn't catch you. But at the same time, it means that if I do run into one in the next area, I have to... either catch it or be like, nope, sorry. Like, you didn't catch me in the last route, so you know what. And I think that's one of the things that sucks about this this part of it, is that you can't really catch Pokemon because you've got to pace yourself with your Pokeballs and all that. In this forest, insects reign supreme and show no mercy. We're about to find out. Metapod. Okay, well because I know this thing's just going to sit up and just harden, we can just save Aerial's Wraps for something good, you know? Another Metapod's coming our way. Actually, you know what? Speaking of, we can actually get Red Arrow just trained up here. Wow, look at Red Arrow go! Wow, Red Arrow. Red Arrow can actually get trained up from this. Learn Focus Energy. Nice. Gets all this experience from just being one Metapod. A Cascoon. You know what? Let's stick with Red Arrow. Alright, let's use Focus Energy. You got a Harden. And we got that critical hit though. Let's go Red Arrow. Get that experience. Oh my goodness. Red Arrow is just going to fit in very nicely with us. Look at all these level ups. Learn Quick Attack as well. Nice. Wants to send in a Wurmple. Perfect. Level 15 Wurmple. Oh, that's awesome. Look at Red Arrow go. Red Arrow give no fucks about your bug types. Goodness gracious, Red Arrow. In a matter of this one battle, Whirlipede. Okay. Now, with all fun and games, I do understand Whirlipede here. Now, this Whirlipede could have Rollout. So, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Growlithe. Pursuit. You bitch! If that would have killed Red Arrow, I would have been so mad. Wow. I never would have expected Pursuit. Wow. Goodness gracious. Whirlipede. And thankfully Dark is like special in this gen, so that's okay. So that's okay. We're okay here. Wow. We almost lost Red Arrow to a Pursuit. And Red Arrow's level 10 here. Red Arrow's just chilling right now. He's already caught up to everyone. Only a real winner takes defeat this graciously. My god, Red Arrow, good god, in one battle went from 3 to 10. In one battle, 3 to 10. Absolute craziness. So we're going to keep you up front, because why the hell... Oh, hello. Oh, it's Kenta. Hello, Sharpino. Finally, our second meeting as promised. Let's have a quick battle. I'm stronger than you might think. Okay, we're just jumping right in here. We've got level 15s here, and Kenta is here. Hello, Kenta. Sends out a Badoo level 16. You want to talk about level up progression. Jesus, my god. Stun Spore. That's fine, because I've got Guts, so that actually works out for me. Actually pretty well. It means I'm doing more damage to you. Finish things off with a Quick Attack. Yeah, Red Arrow. So I know how to handle my Talos, because I've had many a Talo, and Talo is bless. Absolute bless. Okay. Wants to send in a Magby. Okay. Let's see here. Who would be the best matchup for you? Probably going to go with Sydney. Don't know how well we're going to do with that, but we'll just see how we go. Hopefully Magby's not too high leveled. Level 17. Okay. We just trained everyone up to level 10. And in this episode, the highest Pokemon we've seen now is level 17. So in one episode, we've gone from 10s to 17s. Okay. Okay. Hopefully it's not going to do too much damage. God, that did so much damage. And that did jack shit. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to go bring in Growlithe. Flash Fire. Hey, there we go. Roar. I'm going to roar you out here. Get out of here. Go away. What's your last Pokemon? Totodile. Level 17. Dude! What the hell? Oh, go ahead and bring in Corsage. We'll go ahead and Leak Seed. Okay, that's not going to do jack shit. But that Magby... Okay, the fact you have Totodile is fine, because we can handle that with our Bulbasaur here. So, I mean, that's fine. I'm okay with that. And the Leak Seed's going to be enough to get the kill. Great! Love it. Alright, Magby's coming back in. I think we're going to have to go ahead and set up the Leak Seed again. So the only moves I think this Magby does have is Growl, and Leer, and Ember, as far as from what I can recall. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in Ariel. As we another leader come through here. So as long as he doesn't do anything else, we should be fine. And we get poisoned. But now defense goes up because of Marvel Scale. But we beat the Bagby. We're okay. We got this. Air is level 13. Do you finally get a water move? No, you don't. Very good battle. You really have some talented, well-trained Pokemon. Oh, thank you, Kenta. Thank you, Kenta. Well, I'll be training more so that I can beat you. Wait and see. I'll be much stronger next time. See you next time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be us for today. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode. Definitely a little level progression there. I think I'm going to have to get everyone trying to level 15. Because these level spikes are just jumping up and up and up and up. Like, I saw level 10, so I said, alright, let's go level 10. Now we see level 17, so I'm like, well, should I have to go to 17 or 15? Like, what the hell is going on here? I might just do 17, just to make it easier. But anyways, you guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure you hit that button down below, because as always, it's supposed to go appreciated. Stay tuned for the next episode of the Pokemon Light Platinum Nuzlocke, and, yeah. Stay tuned for the next episode. So until next time I see you guys, stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Later!